I'm Riley.
And I'm Michaela, and this is NAC News.
Going down North Andrew, gonna have myself a good time.
Privileged faces everywhere, humble folks without temptation.
Going down North Andrew, gonna leave my woes behind.
Ample parking day and night, people shouting howdy Cardinal.
Heading up North Andrew, gonna see if I can't unwind. Come on down North Andrew and meet some friends of mine.
There's an imposter among us.
Donnie and Brewer have a story about that.
A new craze has taken North Andrew and the world by storm. The game Among Us has been played in seminars and classes all throughout the school. Students junior high through high school are taking their phones out during class and even inviting teachers to join. The premise of Among Us is 4 to 10 players are on a spaceship. 1 to 3 of these players are imposters whose main goal is to kill and sabotage. The remainder of the players are part of the regular crew whose primary goal is to survive and complete their tasks.
Among Us was developed in the inner sloth and has amazed 86 million downloads and counting since 2018 on iOS and Google Play. Among Us is making waves on social media with influencers like Ninja, Pokimane, PewDiePie joining the craze. With all the success on social media, Among Us has become one of the top streaming games on Twitch at the time of this story. With all the success, Among Us has also changed the way that people talk with common phrases in the game, like sus, a term used when someone is suspicious, has crept into everyday language. We interviewed North Andrew seniors to get their opinion on the game. There's no telling when this will die out, but there is no dispute that it has made an impact on our culture.
How many games do you play a day?
Probably about 10.
What's your favorite part of the game?
I enjoy being the imposter.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate the game?
Maybe like a 9, I don't know.
How many games do you play a day?
I play anywhere from 10 to 15 games a day on average.
What's your favorite part of the game?
My favorite part of the game is definitely being the imposter, trying to kill people, going around.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate it?
I give it an 8.
Did you get a chance to study for our test tomorrow?
No, I had work.
Well, how was work?
Terrible.
Michaela and Randa have a story about balancing work and school.
As millions of high schoolers all over the world work to stay stress-free, having a job while going to school can make life stressful. Students at North Andrew say their stress rate was higher when having a job during the school year compared to just going to school. 30% of students around the world work after school. We sent out a survey to the high school students of North Andrew asking them about jobs and school. On a stress level of 1 to 5, the majority had said their stress level was at a 4. As you travel about in the community, you may run into North Andrew students working. For example, Sophie Hunzinger works at Hy-Vee, Michaela Seibert and Ella Freeze work at Buffalo Wild Wings, and Samantha Dunbar works as a babysitter. A large group of students attending North Andrew work at Dairy Queen. Some students working at Dairy Queen include Paige Smith, JT Griever, and Kaya Mortimer. Jobs seem to be a stressful situation among high school students in the North Andrew district. As we get further into the school year, students begin to see their grades reflecting their stressful situations. I cry on the nightly, said an anonymous student. The most stress seems to come from sophomores and seniors. Paige Smith stated, I don't manage. I work at 4 and close at 9. If I don't get home early enough to get my homework done, I fail. Just look at my math grade. Hearing that is enough to let everyone know the struggle continues for high school students around the globe. Stress relief is very important for students, but many people don't know how to properly relieve their stress. Some good ways to relieve stress are chewing gum, writing down what is bothering you, and reducing caffeine intake.
Did you hear the next presidential debate's going to be online?
No, why?
Well, Trump got the coronavirus.
Eli has a story about that.
We have Miss Officer here with NAC News. She is the school nurse. We are going to be asking her a few questions about the COVID crisis. So, Miss Officer, do you think that with Trump only having 5 days of treatment that he should be up and doing his job again?
Well, I think there's lots of people that have tested positive that have had no symptoms at all and have, been able to feel well enough to do their activities of daily living and their jobs. A lot of, as long as he's continuing with his physical distancing, he has a lot of responsibilities. So if he's able to do so and feels well enough to do so, and he's able to do that within the physical distancing guidelines and wearing his mask and doing it in a safe way for him and others around him, then I think that's okay.
Okay, do you think that with all of the COVID cases happening in our school that it's causing that much of a problem?
In our school here,
Yes.
I think that we've been very fortunate that, we've had to quarantine a couple of classes to this point, but so far so good. God willing, we'll keep going forward, and it hasn't had as major of an impact on our school yet as it has other schools. So I feel very good about that and hoping we can continue down that road. I know it's had some significant impact on other schools in the area and across the state and the nation. So anyway, we'll continue with prayers for that one.
Okay. And finally, do you think that the COVID crisis will end anytime soon?
If I knew that, I would be a rich woman. That means I'd have a crystal ball and could tell the future. But no, nobody can do that. And I don't think anyone knows for sure when this will end. So I don't think anyone has that answer. That's a toughie.
All right, great. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I'm Michaela.
And I'm Riley. Thanks for watching NAC News.